Hello, hello, friends. This is Grace here. It is Wednesday, September 27th at 1 o'clock. You have made your way to the Comfy Nest with Grace page, and I'm Grace, so thanks for being here. I'm eager to see people hopping on in the comments just so I can make sure to say hello. I am broadcasting both on Facebook and on YouTube, on my Facebook page, and also in my free craft community called the Crafty Chicks Club here on Facebook. So I don't know, you might be catching me in any one or more of those places, but regardless of where you're coming from, I'm just glad you're here. So please say hello when you get here. We're going to work on the circus book. I have some happy mail to open though. Unexpectedly got some happy mail yesterday from Denise. So Denise, if you're out there, thank you for sending me some happy mail. Makes me so happy. How are you today? I'm doing great. How are you? Somebody's asking me. I don't know who it is. Let me see if I can see it on Facebook. Who is saying hello this morning? Oh, no, that wasn't Lori, but Lori Wallace. Hello and good morning or good afternoon. If you're on the East Coast, it's noon for you. Missy McComb. Hello, hello, darling. How are you, friend? So glad you're here. So we're going to work on this, but first, the happy mail. Look at this pretty little envelope I got with some washi tape across the bottom. Washi tape going across. I thought that was really clever. It's a great way to use up your washi tape and get a little, make like a very plain envelope, a little more fancy. So this is from Denise, and Denise sent me, look at this, you guys. Created by Denise, September 7th, 2023. I think my guardian angel drinks. She knows that I love the sassy phrases, the funny and quirky things. And look at this little owl with a tutu and some high heel shoes on and a crown. Of course, a crown. Oh my gosh, look at the eyelashes on that owl. I think that my guardian angel drinks. Denise, this is perfect. This is perfect. She wrote me a little note. Thanks for sharing your talents with all the crafty chicks. I adore your sense of humor, and I know how much you enjoy the snarky quotes, so I just had to create and share this with you, this ATC card with you. So this is an artist trading card. If you haven't been introduced to that world of artist trading cards, it's we make little works of art on a 2.5 by 3.5 inch card. And then you can either collect and save them, your own works of art. Most of us trade them. And actually, Denise is a member of the Artist Trading Club Mystery Box subscription group. And we did a swap recently, and I swapped with Tammy in the group. And I know that Denise swapped with other people. So Denise, the fact that you thought to just send me one without swapping, it's so kind and generous of you. I appreciate it so much. Hey, Kim Holloway, how are you, darling? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jeannie Rice and Diana, and Ann is here. Hey, Ann and PA, how are you, darling? All right, I'm going to grab a chair, actually. You guys, these turned out magnificent. Oh, my word. We made these on YouTube yesterday. I made 3 of them entirely on YouTube, and then this one I think this was the one I had to finish yesterday. And then last night I went back for more and I made more of them. I'm so excited about these. And I put little charms, Christmas charms on the top of these. You can see a little Christmas tree. This one has a snowflake. This one has a set of little bells. And the last one, I was going to put a deer. Didn't I put a deer on one? Here it is. Yeah, the little deer on that guy. And these are all silver. So I ordered some gold charms to put on the others, and I'm in love with these. I love them. We used corrugated cardboard that is like glittery. Oh my gosh, look at that sparkle. Like maybe we should work that into this book somehow. I have a little chunk of it left. It's amazing. It's corrugated paper, corrugated cardboard paper like this, except this one is glittery. Ooh, it has like a really cool movement to it because it's got the corrugated part. All those ups and downs, those valleys, help to make it kind of. Anyway, maybe we can work that in here. We're gonna finish this book today. That's what we're doing. So I'm just happy you guys are here. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it so much. All right, let me grab those comments again. Those tags are so scrumptious and visually pleasing. You don't know how to take it all in, right? There's a lot on them. We've got fabric and papers. It's a tag with some jute rope, a metal embellishment, the sparkly fabulous corrugated paper, and then the gorgeous little graphic. It's a bingo card that says Merry Christmas with different vintage Santa scenes on them, which I don't know why. I don't know what occurred to me. I don't know why it occurred to me to do Christmas yesterday. Why was I thinking that? I don't remember. Don't remember, because I'm not usually the girl who does holidays far in advance. I'm not usually a fan of that. I don't like Christmas in July. I want 4th of July in July. So I'm not usually that girl. So this feels really far in advance for me to be doing some, let's see if I can get I'm going to see if I can change this so that you guys can see me. Where is it? There it is, but I want it to go the other way. Oh, good gravy. Just forget it. I don't know how to do it. Hey, Kim, how are you? Debbie's here from Ontario, Canada. Welcome, welcome. Debbie, I went to college just south of you in Erie, Pennsylvania. So I had been to Ontario, to Toronto quite a few times in those years of my college life. Okay, so where there's stuff sticking out, those are the pages where I have yet to do a few things. So let's just get started with that. And I'm going to hold this to the side because maybe we will use that. So on this page, and I'll do a flip through, stick around. I will do a flip through before we leave because I'm hoping I can finish this up today. So maybe I'll get to do a flip through before we leave each other today when I'm done. So this is a little like a CD. Remember those old CD sleeves? And I realized that this little cutout from the circus kit fit in here perfectly. So I was thinking I would embellish this up. And then I think what I'm going to do is attach it here as a flip. It could also go this way. I could attach this and make it a flip this way. That's the other option, but we got to decorate it. So a couple of things. First, I'll need a ruler. I think I may want to put something inside there in the background. It's like 4 3/4 square, I would imagine. Yeah, 4 3/4. So I'm going to go into, all right, I'm going to make a little noise here, I think. Well, I need more space is what I need, and I don't have it. So we're just going to live with it. Okay, I would like to put something decorative in the back behind this. That might not be appropriate. It's too close to the tent that's already there. So I will take maybe a piece of the scrap paper, the additional piece of paper that are left over from making this project. And maybe stick one of those back there. This one actually looks like it's wide enough, but I don't know. It might be too plain to put behind this. I just want a little bit of color back there. I don't want it to just be plain white. Stuck. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? What's holding me back? It's this little thing right there. My paper got stuck on it. Let's just see what the mint green looks like back there. Yeah, see, I even like that better than nothing. So let's cut this down and we'll stick that in there with it so it has a bit of a background. I don't even really feel a huge need to glue it. I just want it behind that graphic image. What did I say? 4 3/4. It's a great way. Keep all of the papers that you use to make your project together with the project as you're working on it, because you will go back to those sheets to find coordinating pieces of paper that match so that your project is very cohesive. Now, same thing on the back. If I'm going to hinge this, we're going to decorate the front, but I also might want something back here. And then this here, this little doodad, let's come into here. We're going to go into what we have left and just see if there's anything like this that I could use. I could actually affix that there with that. That might be cute. I don't even have to use the whole thing, but I have that little sheet and the yellows really go well together. But then what will I put here? Let's just see what we got. Okay, I forgot that my children had early out today at school. So somebody just walked through the door. I think it must be Landon, but I'm not sure. So somebody will probably be poking their head in here. I like that a lot because the brown, but that's too small. So back to my bin I go to look for a bigger piece of paper like that. Oh, I have this big piece of paper left over. I think that might be it. I may have this brown paper somewhere in my stash, but I'm, for the sake of time, not going to go digging through. Let's just poke around in here. What do I have here? Yeah, I kind of have jobs for all that, so we better just leave it. The other option would be to take strips and glue them on here. Like I have all of these strips that are left over. There's a lot of them too. Like that could be a really good way to use up these strips, just to glue them on here together to cover this up. Let's do it that way. Right? Wouldn't that be easy? So instead of measuring, I just eyeball and use my pencil. So I'm going to cut it right here, and then I'll just use that as a template for all of them. I could actually cut, how many will I need? 1. Let's try to be accurate about this. If I overlap them just a tish, 2. These are double-sided, so we have 2 options here. 3. I would need 4 of these. And I probably could use like, because these are so long, I probably could use 2 of the same one. Did I lose my little mark? No, there it is. So let me check comments, see what everybody's saying. See who's here in the comments. Who's visiting with me today? Hey, Janet. Hey, Deb, how are you? The navy blue and the glittery gold. Ooh, yes, they would look nice together. Here, let me cut these and then we're going to take a look at that because I think you're right. Those would look great together. I think my mark is right there. Let's hope. My mark was right there. There's a lot of yellow going on here. But yes, that was the right size. That teal, really bold, right? Really striking. It's very cool. In fact, this is big enough I could cover the whole thing. Nope. It is this way though. I could leave it plain. Oh, Deb, now you got me thinking. Now you got me thinking, girl. No, I think I want the strips. I think the strips are kind of fun. So let's just keep on this path. I'm going to cut 2 more strips. Let's get this one the same size. And let's just pick one more. I can cut them all at the same time. Let's pick a different pattern so that I guess they won't all be the same. I'm trying to line these up so I can use the top one, the one that's already cut to size, as my template. I'll just cut the other ones along with it. If it doesn't budge, which it just did. Okay, now I need to pull them down just a tish. There we go. Now, I think I may just use today, just easiest. It's just really easy to use me a tape runner. It was going this way, so we're going to go this way. Let's decide what order we want them. I think that would be cool, even though that one's not totally yellow, but it matches that, so that would be really cool. Let's put it second. We are going to overlap just a bit because we can, and it's easy. So, right, I really like that one. These are all pretty much double-sided. I like, no, let's see. I'll go with that. Got to decide before you get going here. Some days, do you guys find that some days you're just less sure about your decisions than others? Like some days I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do. And some days I'm totally sure and it just is, it all comes together really easy and real fast. I think what I'll do, well, I have a lot of wiggle room because this is going to more than cover. Look how much room I'll have. If I put them right next to each other, I still have about 3/4 of an inch, so I can overlap a lot and not worry about running out of paper. I want to show a lot of that one with the silver. This one has foil all over it, which is really pretty. Hey, MJ, how are you? What are you up to today? It feels like it should be Friday to me. What about you guys? How is your week going? Hey, Lindsay Carpenter, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? It's good to have you here. Janet is here. Hey, Ann in North Carolina. Welcome, welcome. It feels like Friday to me. And no, it's not, but it's not. And I want it to be. I think I'm getting maybe a sore throat. I don't know. My husband said he felt that way yesterday. And then Lennon said, or Gannon said his throat hurt. But I think that was from the football game on Friday because he was screaming so loud. Am I out? No. So why aren't you moving on me? There we go. Don't be a finicky stinker. So I know if I have a sore throat, it's not from the game because I didn't have a sore throat like all week from the football game. I wasn't yelling that loud. Anyway, I was excited, but I'm not a yeller. I don't yell in the stands very much. Every once in a while, I get a little excited and I'll say, go Landon or get him Landon, tackle him. Yeah, I don't hoot and holler. I do clap. Are you guys really vocal when you go to sporting events of family and friends? Like the kids are in an event and are you a hoot and hollering fan? I am not. Okay, I think this would be really cute here. I did rip it though. It got ripped. So, but I do think it would be cute. Maybe I'm just going to cut it back a little bit so it's not so long. Yeah, I think I'll cut one section off. Let's try here first. I'm thinking a little more, but let's try there first and see what it looks like. And then I can always cut more off. Yeah, I think I want just a little bit of that hanging out. I think that would be cute. And we're going to decorate around here. So I got to figure that out too. I wasn't quite sure what my plan was for around. I could use these same strips, but I think I want them more narrow so we can see more of the circle. I'm going to obscure the circle, but this is 1/2 inch. So if we went with 1/2 inch, I actually really like this one, but I'm not so sure with the mint green now. So let's do these 1/2 inch and see what we get. And what did I say? 3 3/4? No, 4 3/4. So we'll start 4 3/4 and then 1/2 inch, which there is a 1/2 inch mark on the right as well as on the left. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. No. First of all, I cut it too short. It definitely needs to be bigger. But the strips that I have are way too thick. That would work, I think, because the thing is, if I'm going to wrap these around like this, it also needs to cover this part. So maybe, like, how big would they have to be? That's the question. See, I don't want any of the white showing. Or if it is, just a little bit. was just thinking, what is that tool? You guys know that tool that is, it's for like graphing and math students, like geometry. Is it a protractor? The thing that you put a pencil on one side and you get the hole on the other and you do a perfectly round circle with it. You got the pen or needle on the other side. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I don't think I have a hole. My template is too small for that. See? But we could cut our own round hole. I was just going to go square around it. I'm just having trouble figuring out how big do I need to make it. See? I think it would be really fun to have the whimsical variety of papers from inside the book coming around that. I just don't think I want it totally square like that, if that makes any sense. And I actually quite like them sitting on top of each other. So we're going to wing it. Let's make some room so we can see what we're doing. We're going to wing it. We're going to figure this out. All right. The one that's on first is the yellow one. So let's get that one on first. I'm going to glue them to each other to make a frame. Like this. This is going to go here. It's going to give me the perfect size for it. I'm going to overlay it on the CD cover. And I'm going to glue them down, and then we're going to cut to make it the size we want it to be. Like that will go there. Actually, let's just do this. I have a tool for bookmaking that helps to keep, oh, I just found my little, look what I just found. My little ruler. Remember yesterday I was like, I don't know where my little ruler is. I just found it, girls. It's hiding in my little, I have a tiny little clear case over here that has some tools in it for bookbinding with my awl and my needles. But I also have tools for measuring. Just Gracie, where did you put them? I feel like half of the time that I spend with you guys is looking for stuff. Do you feel like that when you create? Like half of the time that I spend, it's me looking for things. Oh, I'm glad I found that ruler. Hold on, girls. We're looking for something here. Well, something. And yeah, of course, because I moved things around, they're not where I put them before. Check another place. Oh, Lord, I am exceptionally tired today. So I'm even having a little trouble focusing. Oh, good gravy. Someone's rummaging around in my kitchen. It's got to be a child. A protractor, right, Kimberly? I thought I had the right name. It's a protractor. It's that tool that they use in math or geometry. Not that I ever knew how to use it because I was completely horrific at all of those things. To make perfect circles. I don't have one, but if I did, it would be perfect for this project. All right, one last door to look, and I don't know where the tools are that I'm looking for. Officially don't know where they are. I would have put them away somewhere. Like, okay, Grace, you're going to put them here, and then you're going to know where you put them when you're looking for them, right? Yeah, not so much. All right, I guess we live without them. Can't show you because I can't find them, but I did find my little ruler. All right, this is going to go here. I need this to stay in place so I get a really straight line going here. I want this to stay right on that CD case and not budge. So I make sure that my angles are completely straight. This is going to go here. right? So I have paint on my hands from another project I was working on for the Craft Therapy Club for next month. Okay, there's that. And then this one we'll put here. I'm going to cut it down. Don't worry. It's going to get cut so it's smaller. And then we're going to affix it to the CD case. This is going to go here like that. I need to be able to see where the end is though. So let's cut these off. There. I think I make things harder than they need to be. This is going to go here, and then I'm going to stuff this one under. Uh-oh, this one has a fold in it. Let's go this way. This one is going to go like that. I don't know why, just because I think it's cute. Okay, and we're going to make it smaller. No worries, girls. So somebody is here. I don't know which child. I just got glue on my table. Okay, so see what we got here now? Now, what I was thinking is if I had a way to make that exact size circle, I could cut it to size, but I don't think I do. My template, as I showed you, my stencil is smaller than that. Now I'm looking for that. Oh, I have this thingy. Ha! Forgot I had this thingy. This thingamajiggy-dee. How does it work again? Okay, so we need to know how big. Oh my gosh, this is scary because if I screw it up, I'll be really mad at myself. I'm going to make it a little bigger than necessary because can it even do that? 4 6/8. There's 4 inches. Oh my gosh, there's centimeters on one side. That must be 5 inches. It doesn't really. Would this be 4 6/8 right here? Oh, don't move on me. We're going to test this bad boy out. I forgot I had this thing, you girls. Girls, I forgot I had it. Hold on. I'm going to get a piece of test paper. I don't know if this is going to work. You buy a tool and then like be like, forgot I had that. I forgot I could use that. And I've only used it once or twice, like just to see how it works. I don't even know if it's going to work for what I need here. So if, I think you need it flat. That seems way too big. That seems way too big. There's no way. Yeah. Like how small can it go? If I had the middle, would it work? I would want to make it slightly bigger. Slightly. Let's just see. I'm curious now. I think it's not cutting though. Why? Oh, I have a blade protector on it. That's why. The blade is sharp as anything. So that's not an issue. It would work. Gosh, girls, we'd have to be right in the center of this stinking thing, though, to get it right. Should we try it? Oh my word, I'm a little nervous. There's 4, and then there's like a 1/2 inch on either side. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous that it's going to get wonky because I'm so bad at measuring. but it made a good size circle for it. I just don't know if it's going to work on this cardstock, given that it's all glued together the way it is. Hey, Janet. Katana, you too. I hope you're having a good day. Should we try it? I don't know. I feel like it's going to cut too much off. I mean, look at how much. That's a lot. But it would still cover all the white. I'm going to chance it. If this doesn't work, I'm going to cry though. You guys ready to hear me cry? If it doesn't work, I think I will want to cry. I'm like totally eyeballing it for the center because that's the way I roll. I mean, how do you get the center point? You would literally have to eyeball it. You can't really, there's no measurements on the middle part. Oh, good gravy. All right, if I just push lightly, it moved. It moved. I can't do it, girls. I'm so scared. All right, what if we did this instead? I know what to do. Because that's making me so nervous. What if we did this instead and we just drew a line and then cut it with our scissors, because I'm so afraid I'm going to screw this up so badly. Like it would be there. That I feel more comfortable with, because now I can go like this. Whoops. Stay on the paper, Gracie. Now I have cut lines that I can follow. That feels more comfortable to me. That other thing just wasn't staying in place real well. I'm going to have to fix that. I just screwed that up. Right there. I got to get that little sliver off there. Having trouble. Wow, that was a lot of work for this little cover, but it's good. It's good. That works good because now we can see it. Now I feel good gluing it on. All right. Kind of like gypsy-like. It's kind of like, you know, piecemealed together, but I think I'm going to like it. So let's do the gluey glue. Whoops. Why are you sliding all over, friend? Oh, you are very sticky. I need a little more. I hold it up to the light, then I can see exactly where I'm missing glue. And it doesn't really matter, I don't think, what order these go in, but let's grab this down. This is going to be here like this. So what side? I think I'll go like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Stop. Stop it, Grace. I'm just struggling today, guys. Sometimes things just don't come easy. And I don't know why that is, but it's the way life treats you. It's the way it goes. This is going to get glued down here, and I don't have to worry about what this side's going to look like. I'm going to glue the heck out of that with glue stick and maybe some liquid glue as well. Just a little bit. Come on, little dude. I'm trying to use this one up so I can get rid of it. I've had it forever and a day. I'm going to close this. It has all the glue all over it, but then I can make sure that I'm positioning this where I want it. Again, I got to stand up. I kind of want it in the center. Okay, and then here we're going to cover that, I think, with this. Should I have that sticking out or should I cut it down? What would you do? I kind of like it sticking out because it's like makes you look like what's under there. Oh, I'm glad you think so, Anne. I'm glad you think so. I think these cute little puppies, that was from that book that I found, that children's book. I think they're going to work great on there. And I'm going to leave it long just because then you can see it as the person flipping through the book. You can, I like that you can see it because it makes you want to flip that little section to see what else is under there. Again, I'm going to use a little bit of liquid glue, a little bit of glue stick. My fingers are stuck to the page right now because of the glue stick. I'm trying to make it even, as even as I can, without needing to be too perfect, right? All right, that is so stinking darling. I love it. Do we want to put something back here? We have plenty of things. Oh, there's my, plenty of these things left over to put something back there. That's too green and yellow. We got the elephant tag. We got this guy. That's very Balancing Betty. We also have full sheets of cutouts left. And we have the books. And remember that book with the dog, there were just so many things from this Extraordinary Jane. There's that paper that I used to hold it down. There were so many things in here that I just was like, man, that would be cute in this book. They might just be too big. Cute little story book. I love this page. Maybe not. That's too big. I would love that on there, but it's too big. So perhaps we've got the tiger here. So perhaps we put a tiger in the back too. This one has a crown and he's like a medallion, right? It will break up this paper a little bit if we put something on there. Whoa, that is not cut straight at all whatsoever. My circles, nope, they're just nobody, nope, they're not straight ever. I'm gonna try to fix a little bit. Let me just put this medallion maybe just straight in the middle. I love when there are just like little design elements all over your book and in the book. So there we go. That one is now interactive. It has this pocket where we can take out the little cards in there. Okay, this one here, I just wanted to put something here. So I think I'm going to put this, and I think I'm going to just do raw edges all over it. So I'm going to tear it down with a ruler. A line. What did I say? And I didn't say lion. What did I say if I didn't say lion? I don't know what I said. Just correct me where I'm wrong. What did I call it? If I didn't call it a lion. Hey, Mary, how are you, friend? Okay, I wanted it to be a little rough, but that's really rough. Holy buckets, not what I was thinking. I'm going to cut it small. I want it smaller than the page. I don't want it to take up the whole page. Just part of it. Oh, I said tiger. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, it happens sometimes. I'm going to make this even. So here we have the full tent on this side, and here the tent is cut off. So I want, if it's going to be cut off on one side, I want it cut off on both sides. So I'm going to cut off some of the tent on this side. And I may just want to get a little bit of this off. No, I think I even want it smaller. Is it possible? Still here, this is bigger on this side. It's lopsided. That's better. But I don't love it. I'm really bummed that I ripped that so badly right there. But it's not the end of the world. I think what I could do is take a little bit of this stripe off. I like that better because it's more aligned with that page in terms of size. And let's just distress that a little bit. I have crap everywhere, you guys. Excuse the language, but I'm just getting so sick of this room being so congested. It's aggravating. I'm going to darken up these edges. Just a tish. Hey, Denise, how are you? Hey, Jean. Thanks, darling. Jean, did you get to watch our guest Tracy in the Craft Therapy Club yesterday? I don't remember if you were there live or if you've caught the replay. Forgive me for that, but lots of crafty chicks to try to keep track of. But did you watch what she created yesterday? Man, it was awesome. I just absolutely loved it. Her stacked books. I have a photo, a finished photo of the project that I'm going to put in the group today. Her and her lovely little project. So I'll be sharing that in the group, but it's really fun to watch a creative create and just watch something come along so nicely. So I did have a lot of fun while she was in the group with us, being our guest creator. And I haven't made stacked books in such a long time. She kind of kind of put a bug in me, maybe I should be making a stacked book. And she's giving us a printable, you guys. There is a printable of the words, remember, the words that went on the stacked book. She gave that to me, and Leanne will be posting that in the group for you guys. So you can just print out the words that she used if you liked them. Nothing real fancy here, just a little more eye candy. Okay, I'll do a full flip through later. I have one more page where I want to do something, and that's right in here. And in here, I think we were going to make this into a pull-out card. So I want it just like this, and I want it to be able to pull out. I grabbed a sewn together snippet roll to put on here like as the little tab for this. And I think I'm going to go this way with these two littles. Go this way with these. The other option is to design it this way. We could do that. It's super, super simple. I have this paper. Let's look at what I have left over for paper scraps. Is there anything that I can use is what I'm wondering. This already has, I already put glue on that. We could, how wide is that? we're just going to do it. Let's not even fuss about it. If I wanted it equally wide, that means I'm going to cut it right about there and glue it down. Just a little more decorative. Oh, Grace. Oh, Gracie grew. I got to actually take the cap off. Yeah, just makes it a little more decorative. This will complete, I think this book is going to be completed once I'm done with this. So we'll do a little flip through here. I think I want these to overlap a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? That horse. And then this is going to be our tab for grabbing the tag. So let me test this and just see if that's going to go in like that. I want this sticking out. So like that, probably. I want it affixed. That sew line, just about 1/8 of an inch in on the card. So, no pun intended, a little bit of glue, and I'm going to base the glue on that orange strip in the back. So as long as that, now when I do this, see what's happening with these? They're wanting to catch. So I really got to make sure that these edges are glued down strongly. I can't have these things catching when people are pushing this in and out of that little spot. Glue on my finger. Same thing with these. If they're popped up, they're gonna catch, which is not ideal. We want to be able to slide it in easily. Like that. So that'll be our little tuck spot. Cute. All right, let's do a little flip through. Cover all my glues. I've got 1, 2, 3 glues open. Oh, we were going to see about maybe finding a spot for that. And then we do have, like I've always told you, all these little extra, oh, this has all these little extras. If they match the book and they're just little pieces that could be used for embellishing the book later, I do include them with the book when I sell it in the auction or in the shop. So let's take a look at that. Oh, this, I'm just putting covers back on everything. This is the cover for the blade on this stinker. Don't want to use that. Okay, so let's do a flip through and we'll see if we can find a place for all of these things to go. I also would have leftover these pages that I would usually, I've been putting them with the book because I don't need it if I'm not doing another circus book. It's a struggle bus kind of day, Kim. Oh, a nap would be so good, wouldn't it? Lord, you're right about that. I don't know that I can afford one today, but I would love to have one. Girl, if you can get one in, I say do it. I love stacked books too, and I think they're fabulous. Okay, so see how we have this little spot here? I love this page so much. I love it so much. We have this little spot here where we can stick the extras. Let's put we want the monkey though on the front. The swinging monkey band. Any place where there's a little tuck spot. Here is a full envelope where I could put these, but before I hide, my fear with that is I put them back there and then they get into there and someone doesn't even know they're there. So I like to put them where they're kind of visible. Here we have all kinds of tags sticking out here. They're great. This one's really long and it's embossed, which is gorgeous. We could stick some of those in there, but I really love the look of that page. I don't think I'm going to put anything in like little strings in these because the book is already so bulky. So I think I'm going to leave those strings left to whoever gets the book can put them on there if they want to. Here's the page that we just did with this envelope. This is completely plain, but that is that foil paper. It's just beautiful. Okay, here's another tuck spot with that tag. So we could, there is room in here for some of these to be sticking out. I do get cautious, like if I put this in there and it falls all the way in, someone's just not going to know that they're there. So let's see if we have a more shallow one. There's that little tuck spot. Oh, this pocket has lots in it. And I paper clipped that tag and those papers in. I think we're toward the end. Oh, this was a flap that way. That's right. Page from the book. So I could stick all of these little goodies right in there. Little treats for whoever gets the book. And then these will go with them. I don't think I'm going to do anything for a closure because this is a soft covered book. It is not a hardcover book. So the book cover itself is a little more fragile than it would be if it were a hardcover book. So I'm not going to put any nail brads or anything in, any hardware on the outside of this book. It just doesn't lend itself to that. This will go in the garbage, but this one here, let's stuff that somewhere, not in there. Wasn't there? There's a little pocket here. And it matches. That's the same paper. But we could tie it very easily. So let me grab a piece of jute and we'll tie this closed. Oh, you could hear crash, boom, bang. Yep, that's me knocking things around in here. I think I got enough so that I can do it twice. Yep. Okay, here comes one of my children. It was good timing because I'm just about done. If you're catching the replay, if you're catching me here live, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit the share button. It does help us out a lot to get us out there and meet new people and get our pages in front of other people who might be interested in what we're doing. Obviously, you can share it with a friend in Messenger as well. But any way that you do that, just know I always really do appreciate the support, you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll catch you next time.